What's the plan then?
We're going to Winchester.
The pub.
Is that a whiskey as well? Hello, whisk. We've got a whisk and a purples. Whiskey and a purples. A whiskey and a purples. A purples and a whiskey and a purples. Purples and a whiskey. Purples is drinking whiskey. Right. Let me allow me to move my mouse out of the way. Allow me to move my mouse out of the way. Let's move all of this. So I've got a thing here where I've been sculpting stuff. Let's get that out of the way. I'm clearly organised today. There we go. Yay! How is everybody doing? Hello, whiskey. Hello, purples. How is everybody doing? How is everybody? Are we all okay? Are we all okay? Yeah, that's pretty. Are we all okay? Whisk, how was your weekend? Purples, how was yours? Was everything okay? We need some music as well, don't we? There we go. Get this out of the way. The whiskey and the brain, the whiskey and the brain. How was everybody's weekend? Did you all have a good one? So I have been... I'll show you in a sec. What's everybody else been up to? What have you guys been doing? Whole family sick in bed. Oh no, got a bit of pain.
Probability factor of 1 to 1. We have normality. I repeat, we have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Hey, teeny teeny.
Good.
And a spike. Oh my god, we've got a teeny and a spike.
Eat you. Yet.
We've got a teeny and a spike and a whiskey in the brain. Whiskey and the brain. Whiskey and the brain. And the purples is here as well. So, I spent a little bit of time over the weekend filling in all of these. How's it going? I'm very well, thank you. Filling in all of these, look. Let's get that. There we go. Oh, Manaringo!
12 months is like a proper person.
Like a proper person. 12 months is like a whole year, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for the resub, Mr. Manaringo. 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 You have a question regarding detail painting over airbrush minis. If I make a mistake, I can't get the airbrush effect during corrections. What do? Don't make the mistake. What do? I mean, if you're very good with the airbrush, you can kind of touch it up again a little bit with the airbrush. You can kind of get the effect with the paintbrush if you're very soft and gentle with glazing. Yeah, it depends. It depends where the mistake is and where the transition is underneath the mistake, kind of thing. Like, if it's in a really awkward place, then don't make the mistake. If it's in a really awkward place. Like, you can do, like, battle damage it, like, stick some scratches on it and some rust. I don't know how big the mistake is, so maybe there's a bit of that in there. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You can get there's a kind of an art to making brushwork look like airbrush work for that reason, so that you can match the two. There we go. So you can do it, it just takes a bit. It's not going to ruin everything. We're trying to maybe hide it under a wash. Yeah, hide it under like wash, battle damage, chipping, like some rust, Maybe like if it's on a big vehicle, you could like add some transfers over that over that little bit. Drop some markings, or yeah, it's just lots of hiding. It's lots of hiding. But yeah, look at this. This is really cool. I'm dead pleased with all this. So this is using this stuff. Tamiya Epoxy Putty QuickType, which is fucking amazing. Makes sense. Cheers. You're welcome. Maybe hide it before the wash, then the wash can hide the hiding. Yeah, yeah. Hide it before the wash, and then the wash can kind of hide the hiding that you've hidden. Yeah. So this is QuickType, and it's bloody brilliant. Yeah, it's really good. There's zero elasticity about it. Like whatever mark you put in it just kind of stays. It's very, very soft, but then once it's dried, you can sand it. I don't know why this isn't more out there. I think there's a few sculptors. Valborn uses it for his weapons when he does his weapons, doesn't he? But yeah, it's fantastic. So these are my Mordethin. Or my Mordathin reposes. There's a good one. Look at that. Is it like super glue? No, it's nothing like super glue. It's nothing like super glue. It's like Milliput. It's like Milliput. It's like Milliput, but very soft when you first mix it, and it hardens and dries in about half an hour. It's phenomenal. The new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer is out today. I'm actually quite impressed. Is it a film or is it a series? I'm guessing it's a film because we've kind of already had Mandalorian and Grogu, right? Is it two-part? Yes, it's two-part epoxy. It's exactly the same as Milliput. It's exactly the same as Milliput. There we go. And you just half and half it. If I need to do some sculpting, because I think Corvus Corax might arrive today. So if he arrives today, I think I might do a slight bit of reposing on him, and if I do need to do some sculpting, I will use this and do it on. I'm going to record it on YouTube as well. Yeah, if I can, if there's something that I need to use it on, use it with, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's been fantastic. It pushes in really nicely. It cleans up. Like you can get a really nice clean. Yeah, it's really difficult to explain how good it is, but it is very, very good. It's a new movie for next year. It looks like they're going for an IMAX release too. Nice. So jumping on the Mandalorian hype train when people go, oh, it's so good, and then they're like, oh, let's make some more money out of this. Now that sounds good. How's its adherence to the plastic? It's again, it's really good, but it's bafflingly good. In a way that I'm really surprised that more people haven't said, why aren't you using Tamiya Epoxy Putty? It doesn't shrink. It's sandable. It's really soft, so you can put it exactly where you want. It wipes off. I mean, I suppose I could kind of fill that gap, but I wasn't going to. I haven't got any. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird how good it is. There's no elasticity to it. So you know when you're trying to sculpt with green stuff and you're kind of pulling it and it's like catching and tugging it, and then it like bounces back and you can't get a nice mark. It's not like that. It's not like Milliput in terms that it's brittle. It's not like yeah. It pulls off when you're trying to push it into places. So if I'm trying to, like I was trying to push it into there, and you can just wipe it straight off the plastic.
A Christopher streaming. And music is on. I fucking quit.
No, don't
Fuck.
quit.
Moo.
Don't quit. You can clean it straight off the plastic. It just wipes straight off the plastic. You can push it up into the places where it needs to be. You can put like little marks in it like this to make the webbing, the webbing marks, the ribbing marks. It dries in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So you can it doesn't like, it's not like green stuff that takes a day and milliput that takes like 12 hours. It's rock hard now. You can then sand it like I have done with the foot. It's I don't get it. We're really going to check out the model shop in Newark. I think they do all the Tamiya stuff. I'm staggered. I'm staggered. I can't remember why I bought it. I can't remember why I picked it up. I think it might have been catching Val. I think Valborn was teaching somebody to sculpt, and he said he uses this to make the weapons. You know, when he sculpts an axe and he makes the shape of an axe and then like carves it away. He was like, "Oh, this is the stuff I use." So I grabbed a bit. Well, it wasn't that much. It's not that expensive at all. It's like no more expensive than like milliput or green stuff. And it's incredible. You can smooth it on. It smooths on reasonably well, but then you don't have to worry about it being absolutely smooth because you can just sand it afterwards. It's bafflingly good. Bafflingly good. Yeah. So anyway, I've got 20 Space Marines, which we need to do the glowy red eyes for, and I think I'm going to do them slightly more glowy than I did before. Where was the orange? There was one that I did because we highlighted with orange. What we're going to do is we're going to highlight much paler and try and make them a bit more bright. Yeah, really cool. And I also printed out loads of things over the weekend as well as a present for a streamer, because one of my streaming friends had a bit of a shocking Trench Crusade delivery, and then also I want to ask everybody's thoughts on this, but I might wait for a few more people to come into chat, because like that's not bad, is it? That's not bad. So that's a 3D printed Mordathan rifle. That's not bad. The issue is, how do you get it on here? Because we've also got that hand to try to fit on. And the other option I had was this one that I did for my reconnaissance squads. If I take the barrel out and then put this barrel on it, I could do that, because then the hands are already on the gun, so that would work. But then it doesn't look quite like the Mordathan sniper rifles, and the Mordathan sniper rifles are really nice because they've got these plates which are like bolted on with the Raven Guard symbol and stuff. So I'm not quite sure which way to go. Samurai sword. You may have watched it 3 times already. Well, the trailer. The poster for Mandalorian is a definite 1950s sci-fi movie poster corp. Like, pretty cool. Nice. Samurai sword. There is the Mordathans can have, I can't remember what the weapon's called, but it is like a power sword, and I do want to try and like maybe I can use some of that epoxy putty and make a like a really cool clawed saber. You mean to hobby with? A samurai sword to hobby with? Get good with your accuracy. How How cool would that be? I'd love a samurai sword. Maybe I should put a samurai sword on my throne list. So yeah, I'm not sure which way to go with this. Because I really like that. I really like how that looks. So I might try and just keep that as the reconnaissance squad Exitus pattern, or Tigris Exitus pattern bolter, and then use those ones for the Mordethan. So I'll leave those out because then we can have a conversation about it later. And then I also printed some Volkite pistols as well, because there's a unit that you can do. I think they're called destroyers, and they have 2 bolt pistols, and you can swap the 2 bolt pistols for 2 Volkite Serpentas. But Games Workshop don't sell the right hand. They don't sell the Volkite Serpentas in the right hand, which is really annoying. Oh dear. Yeah. Hey, Shirato! Does it make more sense to have you acquire them for me to wait for the next opportunity myself to go for gives me 25% discount on what they can get from the suppliers. Next time I see myself or someone local will be in the UK. My Wargaming shop gives me 25% discount. So I get them 20% off RRP at Element Games. And that's England RRP. Hey Annie, how you doing? New Terminators are amazing, absolutely gorgeous. We haven't looked at them yet, we're going to in a bit. Getting a screening call from Ibama today, tomorrow even. A screening call from Ibama. Is that for? Is that to screen through for like the first selection process for an interview? Good old Ibama. That would be cool though. Malice, Lilith and Drazar, that would be awesome. Oh, and an Archon 4, yeah. The characters and the new Real Space Raiders kit. I mean, you just order it from the website. So you just do !element and you just order it from that website. And have them shipped to me. And if you get the Real Space Raiders kit, then I'll ship all the rest of the sprues over to you when it's done. Only place to get the new Archon. Oh yes, it is, isn't it? Yes, the Real Space. Yes, that's right. That's right. I remember. Right, so let's put those to one side. I'm gonna put those up there because I do want to have, when we get more people on and more people in chat, I just want to have a opinion on what to do about the Mordathan weapons, because these are going to look cool. Like they're all like, yeah. Been really, really good. Messaging a DM to get the details lined up. So weird. Technically, I'm on around 3. They did the application sift, a technical test, which pissed me off, and then on to recruiter before a full-on actual interview. Oh my god. Why did the technical test annoy you? Why did the technical test annoy you? Right, so we need I really need to clear up this desk because we've got too much stuff here. There we go. We've got a new model airchrome as well. Don't need those. Do need that one. That's the highlight for the Emperor's Children, which I'm painting. And then those two can go in the bin as well. Well, not in the bin, in the drawer. Clear some of the stuff away on my desk. Dark grey blue we will leave out. Burnt umber we will leave out. Neutral grey. I've ordered a new neutral grey. Get those two over there. I've done all the Volkite, haven't I? Have you seen the? Did I show you the Volkite? Did I show you how cool the Volkite looks? That's why I like Volkite. Look how cool that looks. Look how cool that looks. Although I'm probably going to have to withdraw when they give a proper answer about the hybrid nature. The technical test was just 2 tasks from a HackerRank website that were completely unrelated to the job I'm applying for. Oh, well, that's annoying. Yeah, look how cool Volkite looks. Volkite's amazing. So yeah, no wonder that as much as I can, I get Volkite everywhere. Right, I need to leave that out because that needs to go on there. Light sienna is a pigment powder. That one, those two are for, or those 3. Can leave that out. Yellow we don't need. XV88 we probably do need. So the yellow can go away because we're going to use some ice yellow. There's ice yellow. So we're going to use Wazdaka red. Not Wazdaka red. Evilson scarlet. Evilson scarlet, Mephiston red, and then ice yellow. Dark Oath flesh can go in the drawer. How are the zones coming on? They're looking pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. So yeah, I didn't think my opinion of Ibama could get much lower, but somehow they managed it, and I haven't even spoken to anyone yet. Oh my word! Oh my word! This is gonna be tricky. Right. Da-da-da-da. So, yes, what we're going to do is we're going to paint some Space Marine eyes today. That's the plan. We're going to do glowy eyes. So we're going to use Ice Yellow, Mephiston Red and Evil Scarlet is the plan. Now they've already got Mephiston Red all over them, so they've all been done with Mephiston Red. Where's the one that doesn't match? There it is. That's the one that doesn't match, so that one needs to be brought back up to the green. See the difference in the colour tone? Dink. I also cut these out for the Leviathan as well. I don't know whether to put that, just the wings, on the Leviathan. Just like one wing on that side. One wing on that side and one wing on the other side. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. To do some very, very quick and lazy free-handed stripes on things though. So he's got a stripe on there, he's got a stripe on his legs. Work time, have a good day. No worries. Shirato. Shirato is a legend. He wears a legend's hat. He goes and plays Blood Bowl with an Amazon team. How's your weekend gone, Manneringo? Did you get any hobby done? What's everybody's weekend been like? Have we had any hobby done from anybody in the chat? What's chat hobby been? What has the chat? What has the hobby chat? What has the chat of the hobby done? Productive but not massive amount of hobby. I'm good it's being productive. Glad it's been productive, that's good. We need to keep dusting these because for some reason they're attracting dust like nobody's business. Won a small Gundam tournament. Nice! On my in real life Blood Bowl team, matched decisively. Finished Claire Obscure. Oh, that's that computer game, right? Debating NG+. And super annoyed at my super for being unreachable while the clogged drain of my shower. Oh wow, yuck. so. I am sat down today because we're doing lots and lots of eyes. Lots and lots of eyes. Congrats on the win. What did you win? For the win. His next round opponent is really thankful. With that of the 5, my opponent's good players like a strength 4, movement 8, block, dodge, might blow, tackle, movement, blitzer, all MNG, always. Oh my god. So let's move all these over here, then we'll start doing that. Hey Hendy, with my TSN listener. No, I've not yet, but I have got 2 Tomb Scorpions arriving today. your baggage train looks amazing, dude. Not long left. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the tomb scorpions. I've got to decide. Got to decide what to do with the tomb scorpions. Whether to, because I want to make their scorpion tails longer somehow. Hey Gypsy, how you doing? You had a good weekend, Henster? Oops. Hey JJ, how you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have fun? Oh, I've forgotten to do. There's a couple of others I've missed of that as well, isn't there? Yeah. Sculpting tiny skulls are a pain. Already sculpting tiny skulls on. Two boxes of skulls. Oh, the Citadel ones. The Citadel ones are great. I've got tons of them. I use them all the time. That's a Citadel skull on the base. I have lots. I don't mind putting skulls on bases. I'm not a big fan of putting dead bodies of other factions on bases. It just feels weird to have like a dead Tyranid on your base when you're fighting orcs. It messes my immersion up. So I prefer to be a little bit more neutral. I would be a little bit more tempted, or a little bit more open to doing it in Horus Heresy, because you can do like just a neutral dead Space Marine body on the base. Oh, Stu!
Here to talk Terminators and new stupid lists.
How gorgeous are those new Terminators, dude? How awesome are they? They're going to get painted black. They are being painted avant-garde. They're awesome. How are you? Lightning claws to be sure.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Hazardous anomaly.
Quarantine activated.
For Stu is in the house. Six weeks to go. 6 weeks to go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. 6 weeks to go. How excited are you? Lightning claw. Yeah, definitely lightning claws. I really like how they've done the lightning claws as well. Like they're coming out of the back of the hand, back of the power fist, rather than like attached to the knuckles or something weird, like knuckle dusters. I hated the old ones. Didn't really like those. When's your next tournament, Stuart? Stu. Or are you relaxing them for a little bit because of 6 weeks' time? Oh no, okay, 18th of October. Just written a Daft Outrider list too, and then added it all to the basket on Good. A Daft Outrider list. How many Outriders? Can they have special weapons yet? of October. Is that a Tabletop Tactics one? Is that a local gaming club one? Or is that a Warhammer World one? I'm going to go with local gaming club one. Barnsley. Nice. Well, I'm painting 30 Raven Guard for Horus Heresy at the moment. And I've got 20 Assault Marines to build. I've got another 20 Mark 6 arriving tomorrow because I needed to get some paint. So I've ordered some paint that I needed and just added a box of Mark 6 on. He sent me the list. Oh, nice. Oh, is this the Outrider one? Oh my god. Chaplain. Oh, it's a Raven Ring one. Oh, dude, that looks cool though. Come on. An Outrider squad has the ATV in the unit. That's cool. I did not know that. So like the attack bike. That would paint very quickly as well, wouldn't it, being Raven Wing? So what's the Raven Wing detachment rule? Can add one, yeah, but they lose their rule. I wasn't aware they had a rule, so that's fine. Advance, fall back, shoot and charge. Oh my god. Yeah, that's your kind of list, isn't it? Advance, fall back, shoot and charge for the entire army. Mounted. So mounted, fall back, shoot and charge for the entire army because it's all Outriders and Chaplains. And we can't put a captain. We can't put a captain on a bike yet, can we? Are you gonna grab it? Grab it from Element Games and use my discount. Use my thingamajiggy code. Because you'll get loads of points for that as well. Wow. Outrider get battle line as well. Oh my god. That's 2,000 points. That's pretty cool, dude. That is pretty cool. What's the Raven Wing command squad then? So that's an ancient, an apothecary, and a champion on a bike, right? Doesn't update their new release section. They do. You just have to. They are that. Hang on. Space Marines. Just click on Space Marines bit, and then you, because I'm guessing it's the. I'm guessing it's a Is it a combat patrol? Wasn't there an Outrider combat patrol? Oh, maybe there wasn't. Outrider get Battle Line. Buying copies of issue 59 of Imperium magazine is much more than Outriders in bulk. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because they're not going to be very popular either, are they, Outriders? So there should be some. There should be some of that issue left. I can't remember the website for it. The pre-orders. No. The Drukhari? No, they're next week, dude. They're not out yet. The Drukhari stuff is next week. Oh, is that what you meant by? Ah, that's what you meant by they haven't updated their new releases. Okay. So once we've done this, we need to mix a little bit of ice yellow in with the Evil Sun Scarlet. What I meant was that Kill Team Hand of the Archon was not showing up on the Drukhari page, so I went to new releases since they were fairly recent to see and not been updated since. Yeah, no, they haven't. New releases tend to be like the week's new releases as well, so. But yeah, they haven't. That page doesn't seem to get updated. Don't know why. It's a year behind on updates. Right, let's do the scope. More skulls for the Skull Throne. Lots more skulls for the Skull Throne. These look great. These look great. They look great. These look great with that little bit of red. Need as many little lenses and side ties as I can just to add a bit of variety to the colour. Keep catching that nose. Whew. Oh, that's terrible trying to do that. the last 3. Oh, I've missed one. Missed the Vexilla on this one. Not the Vexilla, the lens on the back. There we go. So we need to do Tomb King Tuesday tomorrow, so we can get some more Tomb Kings painted for tournament slash event slash whatever you want to call it. Last 2. Hey, retired, how you doing? Painting teeny tiny eyes at the moment. Oh, is that just shone back through? Just painted over that. Okay, cool. Right, last one, and then we get to do the ice yellow highlight. Okay. And the scope. Making sure you're glazing up to the top. There we go. Okay, right. Highlights. Ice yellow. Alright, let's see if this works. It should do. That's better. That looks better than the orange ones. Alright, so now we're just going to do that on 30 models. Brilliant. Wait, the command squad can be attached to the Outrider squad? Oh my god. And it's got Dev Wound combat weapon. It's got 2 of them. Isn't batch painting fun? I don't mind it. I don't mind it all that much. Seeing them all here gets me very excited though. Seeing them all here does get me very excited. Trying to put this highlight on the top of the lens. Well, not trying, I am. Highlight on the top of the lens like that. And put this one on the bottom. Actually no, let's just put it in the center. How easy hard is it to kit bash Cabalite Dart Lancers into Scourges? As far as I know, they're the same part, so dead easy. So you could eBay loads of Dart Lancers. As far as I remember, I think that's right. So it's the same set of parts. They just copied off the Cabalite sprue and stuck it on the Scourge sprue, as far as I remember. Like I say, I did a unit of Dart Lance Scourge, and I've only got 3 boxes of Scourge, so one of the Dart Lancers needed to come from the Cabalite sprue. Yeah, so one thing you can do, and one thing I have done, is you just cut the barrel off, and then you stick that barrel on the Heat Lance. I think it's the Heat Lance one. So you cut the barrel off the Heat Lance and you stick the barrel of the Dart Lance on the Heat Lance body. That's one way you can do it. I'm going to record the next one, because the one I did for YouTube, I did orange rather than this ice yellow pink. just look better, don't they? Okay, so that needs to go away. Those need to go away. Right. I'll be back in 2 seconds, everybody. We're just going to remove all the cameras and stuff, and I'm just going to hit record quickly. Thank you. There we go. It's really, I'm finding it really difficult to do this side. Because this side's dead easy because I can hold it like that and anchor on my thumb. Whereas that side is harder. I suppose I can anchor that way. Just paint the opposite direction. But yeah, Volkite just look awesome. I love them. Yeah, that's also true. Nobody knows what Dark Eldar weapons actually are. So I do have a unit which is a unit of Heat Lancers, and same thing, like nobody will actually know whether those are Heat Lancers or Shredders or Dark Lancers, so I can just, as long as they've all got the same loadout, it doesn't really matter. Which you have to do now, don't you? You have to give them all the same loadout. I don't think you can. Or do Scourge come with one weapon each now? I don't know, I can't remember. Because you only get one in the box, don't you? So I won't be surprised. There we go. Except for Dark Eldar players themselves. Yeah, we can tell the difference. Of course we tell the difference. Of course we can tell the difference. Oh, this looks so cool. Scourges are 2 units. Heavy weapons and no heavy weapons. What do you mean? Oh, that's very true. Yes, as well. Yeah. Wait for the new codex before you start building shit. What? So you can have a unit of just split. Oh, what were they called? Because they weren't splinter rifles, were they? They were shard carbines. So you can have a unit of shard carbines, or you can have a unit of heavy weapons. Is that how the Scourge work now? Who's that? Andy! Thank you for the follow, Andy. How are you doing? Just painting some Harlavangard. Got 30 sets of eyes to do. Purpley Spark is back. Purpley Spark is back. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Purpley Spark is back. Right. So while I am sat here painting all of these tiny little highlights, let's do a quick promo. I'm very, very sorry for this. About ways to support the stream. So thank you very much for just hanging out and watching. That's obviously hugely appreciated. It's the best way of just kind of supporting and being awesome. If you wanted to support a little bit further, you could use one of my affiliate links. So there's loads of affiliate links. We've got exclamation mark brush if you want to try some of these awesome Artis Opus brushes. I use the size 0 predominantly, so you can do exclamation mark brush to try some of those, and that's a really nice affiliate link for me. If you grab any Warhammer on like pre-orders and things. You can do !element and order from Element Games, and there's also my crystal code there as well, so you get double the loyalty points. So the next time you use Element Games, you get even more money off, which is really, really cool. You can do !Redgrass if you would like to use and try one of the Redgrass wet palettes I use, or one of the lights, the lamps, or some of the clippers or something like that. And then if you want to go even further in terms of your support and really like spoil me or whatever, you can do !Throne, and then you can go and have a look at some of the cool stuff that you can donate towards on there. So !Throne as in the golden throne.
We can always build more killbots.
So !Throne, !Element if you want to order anything, !Brush if you want to grab some of these brushes. Yeah. I saw the postman, but it's the letter postman, not the packages one. No! Purples! Oh my god, I bet you were so excited and then gutted. So I ordered something from Element Games today. Actually, I ordered a load of paints, including some paints to pre-mix these two shades that I'm using on my Raven Guard, because I've pretty much finished. Hey, purples.
While I think about it, and before I forget, fuck you, Christopher. Fuck. Moo.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Olivia, I can't believe I still pay you after you are so rude to me in the workplace. Yeah, I've ordered some paints from Element Games, and I threw in a pack of Mark 6 Space Marines for my Raven Guard, so I can do some like Despoiler squads and Seeker squads and things like that, because I need to
I also can't believe you still pay me. Oh wait. You don't.
I do.
Fuck.
I do. You are very well paid, Olivia. So yeah, I've ordered another box of Mark 6 Marines, because I need some like Seekers and Destroyer squads and things like that. So I've ordered, and also I want to do some conversions for like Librarians and Moritats and things like that. Because I want as much as I can to be Mark 6 in this army, because I think it would look cool. And I also got, so that I can learn some lore, the Istvan 5 Dropsite Massacre campaign book. Tactica journal, Tactica whatever it is. So I grabbed that as well, because it was only like £12. So that'll be cool to read, and that should come tomorrow. Corvus Corax should be coming today. I got an email from G-Dubs on Friday saying that they've shipped, so it should arrive today. Although it is a little bit late. It's now 4 o'clock. Like maybe it'll arrive tomorrow. So we can have a look at Mr. Corax tomorrow, maybe. Cheers, Purples, for the throne. So, while we've got a few of you in chat, I'm going to do one more eyes highlight, one more lens highlight, and then I just want to get your thoughts on this more death in conversion and which way to go with it. because so the Mordethin are a Raven Guard unit, which are just snipers. So they just have, well, you can give them other stuff. So I might try and give them like a Volkite combi Volkite or something, because I like Volkite. But I don't know what way to go for their sniper rifles, because I do have a 3D print for the sniper rifles. I don't really want to use all of it, but it does look really bloody cool. So I'll show you in a second, and then you can all tell me what you think. You can all tell me what you think. So everybody, have a look, see what you think. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 left to do. So we've got 11 left to do for the cool eyes highlight, and they look really cool. But so the Mordethin, this is the Mordethin. This is the Mordethin squad, and they're really good. But they're on the old size bodies, but they do have the really cool sniper rifles and everything. So they're fantastic. So what I've done, because all it is, they're a Mark 6, because I want to use Mark 6. So they're a Mark 6 Marine with a cool sniper and a cloak. Well, I can sculpt the cloak, because that cloak is the easiest thing ever. It's just like you cut out a piece of putty and slop it on the back, and that's pretty much it, done, right? So the cloak's dead easy. The Mark 6 I have now done, so you can see all the Mark 6s here, look. So these are all the Mark 6 converted bodies which I've done. So I've got some of them which are just normal basic. So the normal Mark 6, just like walking forward. That's going to be really cool. And then I've done loads of these ones. So there's one kneeling. So that's one kneeling there. And like I was saying, we've used that really cool Tamiya putty to do the webbing. There's some really cool webbing on that one, for instance. Done some webbing up there, and then also what I can do with this, because they're going to be like an elite squad, I can also hide some of that with some pistol pouches and things and grenades, so that will be really cool. So I've done loads of them with like just 1 foot up, a little bit like that. There's another one with just like 1 foot up. That's 1 foot up there as well, to slight angle, so he's like put his foot up on a rock. And then I've done 2 kneeling ones, so there's one kneeling one. That's one kneeling one, which should look really cool. So he can be kneeling down on a rock here, so we can put a rock underneath there, and then there's the other kneeling one. So I've got 10. So I've got 10 bodies for the Mordethin. The question is, this was most Imperial sniper rifles from other ranges are too small, including from Guard, Necromunda, etc. Eliminators are the easiest. Eliminators are huge though. So eliminators are huge. So this was the, for those of you who didn't catch this one, this was the Exitus, where is it? There we go. The Tigris Exitus pattern bolt gun conversion, which I did. So that's converted from just a basic, just one of these basic bolters, basically. So it's the body of that bolter. The body of that bolter, look, with a different magazine on it, and actually that one's got a custom sight on it as well. Let's get one without the sight. There we go. So it's got a swapped magazine. I've added the Stalker bolt rifle sight on it, and then I've cut the barrel off and I've added a longer barrel. So this is the Exodus pattern, which I was going to use for my reconnaissance squads, because this was what it looked like in the artwork. Okay, so the reconnaissance squads, there's a piece of artwork in the Horus Heresy Book 3 Extermination, which has got the Raven Guard reconnaissance squads, and the reconnaissance squads use these really cool Tigris Exodus pattern bolt guns. So I've made that, so that's cool. So then, how do I then make that different from the Mordethan snipers? I could just like use that and then add a longer barrel for the Mordethan, or I have got a 3D print for them. So that's a 3D print for them, and that's a really good representation. That's identical, absolutely identical. So that's pretty good. The only thing is that it's a 3D print. Now what I could do, and then you don't get any of the customization and the random posing look, because the bolters and the arms for the Mark 6 have really cool poses and angles and things. You don't get any of that. And also, how do you deal with this hand? I don't know how you deal with this hand if I use a 3D print. So one of the options I was thinking was just cutting off the barrel and then using the barrel on a normal bolter. So I could do that. There we go, like that. So I could just use the barrel on the normal bolter. The only issue there is that we lose this really cool, all these really cool panels. Like that's got a really cool panel with the Raven Guard symbol on it. It's got a panel over the thing, and that's it. That's identical to this. Absolutely identical. It's got a panel over the side with the Raven Guard symbol, and then a panel going over the cartridge like that. So I'm not sure what to do. The other thing I was thinking is, if I did use the 3D prints, I could cut the hand out, and then I could mount it onto these. So then I could cut this hand off and cut that hand off and maybe mount it onto there. Maybe that's an option. So I'm not sure, because I do really like the look of that. I think it does look really cool. It's a lovely sniper, and I think it does look better, and then also it would look different to the reconnaissance squads conversions which I've done, because I think that is fantastic, and this is pretty much identical. I could get the artwork up if I wanted to, but it would take a while, so I'm not going to. But that's the one for the reconnaissance squads. So maybe I just leave that different and then just use these. So I was hoping that you could all kind of weigh in and just give your opinion on what you think I should do. Taking some DMR bolters and sticking a longer tube on them is likely the best cheap option. DMR bolters? What's DMR bolters? I'd go with adding 2 barrels, 1 shorter underneath, to regular bolters. So just that. So just do that. You think just do that? Maybe. Oh, I don't know whether I've got any. I don't think there are any transfers that are small enough. I was thinking if I could get some transfers small enough, I could fill this gap in here, fill all that in there so that was flat, and then put a Raven Guard transfer on there. But I don't think I've got one that small. I don't think they'd do them that small. Dedicated marksman rifle, any obvious long range bolter. I need to carry this cold to the sofa. Have a good evening. No whiskey! Hope you feel better, dude. So, yeah. Just not sure. That just looks so cool, though. I do like the curved cartridge. So on whatever I do with these, I won't replace the cartridge because this is the Tigris one had that straight cartridge, so I swapped the cartridge from the Stalker bolt rifle, which was fine. But if I do swap them out, I will leave that curved cartridge on because it looks badass. Maybe also add the square box to the side over the magazine. Yeah, it's a lot of scratch building, isn't it? It's a lot of scratch building. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let's see what the smallest size. See what the smallest size transfer is you get. Because there are some really small ones. I have cut up my transfer sheet as well because it's more manageable like this. Right, okay, so this transfer sheet, there is no Raven Guard. There's no Raven Guard wings on that one. This one has some, they're the smallest ones there on that one. There is, I'm sure there is, yeah, so that's a slightly smaller one down at the bottom. I'm sure there is. Yeah, there we go, those ones down there. Let's see how big they are. That one there. So that one there, and then this one, that one's nothing, that one's nothing. Okay, so transfers that we've got these ones down here that are in the command bit. They're still too big. They still look too big to me. I don't think they're the right size still. We'll have to measure them. Still looks too big. And then the other ones are down here. These ones here. And they're going to be too big as well, aren't they? Let's use the black one so you can see a bit more. Oh, no, it's still too big. So they're the only ones. The only other thing you can do is put some of these Raven skulls on there. Almost as like kill tallies or something. Tournament legality is completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. It's Horus Heresy. As long as you put some effort in, nobody cares. Yeah, maybe that is small enough. I'm gonna have to measure that. Because like, if I put, there we go. Look, let's use the black one so you can see. If I put this little bit here, if I put that underneath the bottom, the top doesn't overlap, so that could fit on there if I flatten. So I might do that. I think that's probably the thing to do. I think it's because this is that's the thing. This is the big thing with using the bolters that come with the sprue. You get these different poses, because I definitely want, because I could have one like that, just standing on a rock with the rifle, with the sniper rifle like leaning down at an angle like that. So I think if I use these bolters, we can fill that in there, and then I can use these barrels, because those barrels are perfect. And then maybe cut out a tiny scratch build a tiny cartridge cover, because it's just a cartridge catch, isn't it? It's to catch the empty cartridge so it doesn't eject out. I mean, the square is just sand flat and add a piece of yeah. I mean, yeah, I know it is. Like it's like the barrel is just like slightly more complicated ones of those. Like it's just making it look good. Okay, so if I use these, if I use those, then we don't have problems with the hands. We cover up that bit there so that we can put some of those. Could use the silver ones, because I'm never going to use the silver ones. So I've got 10 of the silver ones. Just looks so cool, doesn't it? It's such a cool barrel. Yeah, it's putting the hand underneath that grip as well. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that then. Let's just use that really cool barrel, and then just take the bolter and cover it up and make it look cool. And then there should be enough space on there for a transfer, I think. If we use the silver one, that might be quite smart. And then we can use the silver raven symbol as well. I wonder whether some of them could have a word on. Does Umbra fit? Umbra sort of fits. Okay. Right, well at least that answers that question anyway, because I've been thinking about that for ages. Right, let's just quickly check that one. That's even smaller actually. So yeah, we've got 4 there as well. Or 5. Why did they give us 5 in silver and only 4 in white? I want the white ones. Yeah, that's even smaller, isn't it? So yeah, I can put a transfer on there as well then. Okay, that's great. Good. All right. That Tigress pattern one, we can go back in there like that. Lovely reconnaissance squad. That's all of those. And yeah, when I'm filling that in as well, I'll use this putty as well, because that's fantastic. Okay, let's get back to Purples, can you pay that customs charge or postal charge directly with the postman then if you catch him? And if you don't catch him, he just takes it straight back to the post office. If you can catch him, nice. What do you think, Perps? Is that the best thing? Just use the barrel and make the bolter look cool? Just keep swapping parts on the bolters until the tech priests make you stop. Cheers, target. It looks good. What? Just swapping the barrel. Okay. Wonder where our Empress is today. No Empress Tari. Next very quick question. Should this guy's brush on the top of his helmet be a different colour? Or should I put a white stripe down the middle of it? Purple? 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 I might do a white stripe down the middle. I could see putting a white stripe down the middle. As a demonstration of our power. As a demonstration of our power, I will change the battery. Give me a second.
Battery Aziz.
Battery Aziz. Battery Aziz. I need another cup of tea, guys.
Moron.
I think I have one.
Been on for a while today. It's good. Did I turn it back on? Yes, I did. Sometimes I change the battery and I don't turn it back on. I forget. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Gives a bit more interest. Gives a bit more interest. Yes. Then we can highlight that with some white. That look really good. Still got to paint all the feathers, look. I can't hear the 3D printer going purples. Do you know what that means? The models are probably finished. I didn't think I'd get them printed that quickly, to be honest. That's why I said it might be a few weeks. Look! No worries. Nice quiet chill out stream today anyway. Not many left to do. I didn't think I was going to get all these done this quickly. You have to chip away that chapter symbol on the Vexilla as well. Oh, one more. And the last one's dead easy because it's just a lens on the side of his head. If I can get any paint on the brush. There we go. Okay, so that's all that done. This one, I'm going to grab some. We need some really pale skin colour, don't we? So, the Raven Guard from Deliverance supposedly have black eyes. So all we're going to do is we're going to dot and highlight black eyes. Excuse me, sorry. Has got a slight pink tone to it, which is slowly coming through the more layers I put on, which is quite cool because you get that cold tone underneath it. Not looking forward to trying to dot those eyes in though. That's going to be a challenge, isn't it? That's going to be a challenge. And that's just one colour. Just glazed over for the highlights. So you get the initial tone. There we go. Question is, can we dot that eye? Quite a good tone actually. Pale flesh over that turquoisey black. Right. Let's use white. Let's just see if I can. Well, I can. Don't look too good. We did need to, however. Yep. Perfect. Oh, there's another. Another lens on him. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's so good. Right, everybody. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Hopefully you all have a nice chilled out stream. Try and get a little bit more chit chattering going tomorrow. Don't know whether to put a transfer on his. I kind of think I want to put a transfer on his lightning claw. How many Terminators are going to add to my Raven Guard? Well, I'm definitely going to add a unit of deliverers. So they're definitely going to have some red Terminators with lightning claws. Definitely, that's going to be cool. So I'll definitely do that. For the 40k ones. In terms of the 30k, I've already got 10 Cataphracti from the very first Age of Darkness box. But there's rumours that they're going to get more Cataphracti, so new models. So maybe I will hold off painting those until we hear something else, because we might get new Cataphracti in Mark 4, which would be quite nice. So I'll probably hold off on that. Are you doing anything tonight, Target? To Target? These look great though. I'm really pleased that I've got all the. Really pleased we got all the eyes done. They look fantastic. They do look fantastic. They look really cool. Probably just watching anime with the missus. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I think some deliverer. Some deliverer lightning claw dudes I think would look amazing. They're fab, aren't they? They're really, really good. They look great. Dinner, walk Rupert, watch TV, go to sleep. Good old Rupert. Is he liking you anymore? They're fab. I love the poses on these. Look at that guy. And I tell you what, I like that I love that the lightning claws are coming out of the back of the wrist rather than being like a weird knuckle duster like they have been. This guy's awesome. He's the one I'll paint. Well, actually, no, I mean, they're all pretty cool with the lightning claws. They're all fab. So, yeah, maybe. I think they're great. I think they look fantastic. There are rules for using these in 30k as well. I think they're called Indomitus Terminators. But they're just not. They were saying in the lore that they're just not as good as Cataphracti or Tartarus. It's quite funny. It's quite funny that all the 40k stuff is just like, it's not as good as all the stuff that was in the Heresy. The Tronkius release, I think they're great. I really like them. Yeah, they're going to look really good in Deliverer. In the Deliverer scheme. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Right, everybody, thank you very, very much indeed. I am going to call it there. So have a lovely evening, a lovely rest of the evening. I will see you all again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tomb King Tuesday. We need to get some Tomb Kings painted for the tournament. So we'll got to get that done. Yeah, really pleased with the how cool all the eyes are looking. Particularly all the kind of little extra lenses and stuff on the armor, just really making things pop with the red. I think it looks great. Right, take care everybody, have a good one, and I'll see you all later.